This is the one. This is it. Yeah, here we go. I read to y'all the one from Shelly already. This one's from Marie, okay? This is the transcript from tonight, okay? This is from 11 o'clock tonight, okay? See, it says, chat transcript, October the 28th at 8:30 p.m. Pacific time, which is 9, 10, 11, 11:30 my time, right? I contacted her. As soon as I shut the stream down and I went right back to YouTube, okay? And look, it says, allegedly with Brittany J, joined the conversation. Marie joined the conversation. Welcome, your case ID, and there it is. Hi, my name is Marie. How are you doing? I said, hi, Marie. I have a really important question. She says, sure, I'm all ears. I said, I received a copyright strike on my channel Saturday night. I have a 7-day suspension from streaming. I have a second channel on YouTube that I've had almost as long as my main channel. Can I still go live and upload on the second channel? She says, thanks for sharing your concern. She says, I understand that you are concerned about the restriction on your live stream. It's recognized that you wish to continue streaming. Let me address this for you. I said, I understand that I can't stream or upload on the channel with the restriction, but I was wondering about the other channel that I own. She says, yes, thanks for letting me know. Actually, you can still live stream on your second channel since the restriction is applied on the channel that received a copyright strike for live streaming. One more time. Actually, you can still live stream on your second channel since the restriction is applied on the channel that received a copyright strike for live streaming. Marie says you also can check more information in this article, and she sends me a support google.com stuff about, information about copyright strikes, right? Then I say to her, are you 100% sure? I'm being threatened by a lot of trolls that YouTube will terminate both channels if I stream on my second with having a strike on the first channel. I said, I'm so sorry to question. I just really want to be sure that I don't get in trouble. Marie says, no worries, and I understand your concerns. Let me just explain this further so you'll get more insight. Marie then says, kindly bear with me a while. I gather the details. She says, thanks for waiting. And then she says, just to let you know, once a channel receives a copyright strike, your other accounts are not affected. On the other hand, a copyright owner has the right to submit a copyright removal request if they see their content is being used by someone else. In case you'll live stream on your second account, and if you use content that belongs to someone else, then you may end up with a copyright strike if they submit a copyright removal request. So she's letting me know, hey, be careful when you do stream on your second account, because if you get if you're using someone else's, they can get you on that one too, right? So she's warning me not to get a copyright strike on the second channel, basically. Just giving me a heads up. So she says, I hope this clarifies your concerns. I just wanted to check if we are still connected. I said, so I will not be punished. I'm really asking her, y'all, because I'm really digging in deep, right? Digging my heels in. I'm leaving no stone unturned. I said, so I will not be punished by YouTube for streaming on another channel during the 7-day takedown. She said, that's right. You see it? I said, so I will not be punished by YouTube for streaming on the other channel during the 7-day takedown. You see that? She says, right here, that's right. The strike was given to your other channel and shouldn't impact your other account. You see that? I just asked her, in the most concise, you know what I mean? Like, let's just get to the nitty gritty. I will not be punished by YouTube. That is right. The strike was given to your other channel and shouldn't impact the other accounts. I say, is there any way that you can put a note in the system that I am being targeted by a group of creators and their subscribers? She says, I'm so sorry to hear about this. I can take note of this matter. On the other hand, if you feel that you are being targeted or they are doing inappropriate actions, you can report them through the reporting tool. And she gives me some resources. You may check this article to know the steps of reporting the channel or the users. She says, now, if you feel that the copyright strike given to you is incorrect or was due to misidentification, you can submit a counter notification. She sends me more information. You can learn about this counter notification here. If you can get in touch with the claimant to ask for a retraction or a withdrawal from this claim, please do so. That's another way to resolve the strike. I said, I countered the strike. A large group of people are reporting me on X now for circumvention. And I put a question mark. Said, a large group of people are reporting me on X now for circumvention. Then she says, the other option is to wait for the strike to expire after 90 days. Just make sure that you have completed copyright school. I said, oh. She says, oh, I'm truly sorry to hear about this, because I told her they were mass reporting me. I said, because I went live on my second channel, but it's not circumvention, right? She says, on the other hand, please know that we have dedicated reviewers and automated systems that regularly check channels and content. And when an account is reported, it is not automatically removed. It's still evaluated against our guidelines and policies. She says, you have 2 channels, which is normal to upload and live stream on both. I said, yes, ma'am, but these people are mass reporting me because they are convinced that I am not allowed to stream on my other channel because the one got struck. I said, also, I have countered the strike because it was false. She says, I know this can be confusing on your part and you are getting worried. I said, but you are saying I am within my rights to go live on the second channel with having a strike on the first. She says, please know that as long as there's no restriction on your second account, you can still live stream. Do you guys, let me just stop here for a minute. Do you guys see how I overly questioned that lady? I probably got on her damn nerves because I asked her 6 ways to Sunday, could I get in trouble? And every time you hear and you see, as I read it to you, she did not just double down. She didn't triple down. She quadrupled that, you absolutely, like, I can't stress it to you any more than I have. You can go live. Can we please explain what circumventing is for all the low IQ individuals? Yes. So circumvention is when a channel is taken down. Say that, God forbid, allegedly with Brittany J was terminated. Circumvention would be me going and making another channel. Okay. And trying to continue to stream even though YouTube's tried to take me down. That is circumventing. I'm trying to circumvent my termination. Right, Summer? That's exactly what they want. I don't know. I've read this. I mean, let's see. I said, let me read this to you. Okay, you have 2 channels, which is normal to upload and live stream on both accounts. Yes, ma'am, but these people are mass reporting me because they are convinced that I am not allowed to stream on my, and y'all hear, I'm telling this woman, I mean, and she, not only does she know, like, she can pull up my account. Are you serious? I don't even think I used Ryan Hall's stuff. Why would they try to, when did I even go on Ryan Hall's? I don't know. I don't remember. Who was trying to tell me that man didn't pay any attention to them. That is crazy. Landry. Do you know how ridiculous you look coming in my chat telling me to just stop? If you don't want to watch, don't come to my channel. Y'all look ridiculous when you come over here and you tell me to shut up. Good Lord. Noreen, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I have talked to 3 different people at YouTube. 3 different people, and they all said the same thing. I don't know what more. Coco, I have no clue. I don't know. I don't talk about that man. YouTube only considers it circumvention if you're evading a full suspension or ban, not a single channel strike. Thank you, Noreen. Thank you. That's what this lady just said. The rep at YouTube. So it says, so y'all hear, I asked her 1,000 different ways. I says, also, I've countered this. Okay, I keep reading that. So it says, she says, I get how concerned you are right now. I hope this was able to clarify this one for you. She says, I have countered the strike because it was false. I said, I've countered the strike because it was false. Let me see. Oh, don't be. I said, thank you. I'm sorry to be a bother because I felt bad that I kept asking her over and over and over. She says, oh, don't be. I get how concerned you are right now, and I hope that I was able to clarify this one for you. She says, by the way, feel free to check this article on copyright. So if you wish to know more about how the claimant can respond to the counter notifications, you can visit this article. So I tell her, thank you for your help. And she says, just pretty much would just thank you. And that's pretty much it. I mean, I don't know what else I can say. It only applies when you get struck and use second to do the same thing. Yes, exactly. I heard she got her channel back. Is that not true, Justina? By who, Stella? Who's sniping me now? Like, can we just talk about how these people are actively trying to get me in trouble with YouTube, but they are literally right now, as we speak, stealing my content? Y'all are stealing my content right now. Yeah, X is Twitter. All of them? Okay. I mean, can you this not tell you how pitiful these people are?